So Grant's here, Taka's here. Hi Taka, how you
Hello,
doing?
hello, good morning.
You brought the sunshine as well, thank
yes,
you.
behind me.
Jeez, you're
Yes.
bringing us the music and you're bringing us Comfort in Sound remastered for 2025, 2002, one of the biggest independent records of all time in the UK. And not only that, they're bringing it on. Look at that, electric blue vinyl. Come, look at that, man.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's so beautiful. This is going on in my gym this afternoon. It's weights day today. I never wanted to do weights on a Friday. That's why I do it on a Friday, because then I can earn the weekend. And this, Nick Drake is going to have to just go and do one. And this is going straight on in his place.
Good choice.
This is exciting, man.
I do love Nick Drake as well.
I haven't had any coloured vinyl in my life for a while now. Far too long. It's beautiful.
It's a good colour, that, isn't it?
Oh, how would you describe it? It's not electric blue, is it? That's what...
There's a name of it. Do you know, I forgot the name of it
hang
now.
on a
But
second.
we were trying to sort of get a bit of the blue from the wings of the kind of, of the angel girl on the front.
Oh,
insect girl, as she's
I can
called.
actually see Canary Wharf through it. I mean, how cool is that? That's just the best. How are you both?
Good.
Yeah, good. You're selling out. You sold out the tour. You came on to plug the tour, but there's no point because during the show it's sold out. Congratulations.
It has sold out. Yeah, we've been in. We went to the Far East. We were away for 6 weeks. We went to Singapore, Japan, Australia, Taipei, and then back. Then back to London. We did like a little special show at Coco.
Yeah.
And then we went to Europe.
How was Coco?
Great. I love that venue.
Yeah.
Amazing venue.
It's such a vibe.
The old Camden Pally, of course.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So you've got connections with Japan. Taka, your main connection is you are Japanese.
Yes, I am.
Congratulations.
Japanese. Yeah, thank you.
That's a pretty solid connection, isn't it? Grant, of course, you are.
I do have a Japanese wife.
Yes,
so,
you have a
so
Japanese
my kids
wife.
are half Japanese,
and she's
half
your
Welsh.
wife, which is
She
great.
my wife.
She's not somebody else's Japanese wife, so that's all good. Good, all that going on. How'd you do in Japan? Pretty well?
Yeah.
Tsunami.
Yeah, huge. I mean, everyone says you're big in Japan. I mean, it's a different market to what it used to be, but we've still got a great fan base there. And we, what we did on this tour was we did a co-headline with our friends' band, who were a big Japanese band called LA Garden. Right. So the venue in Tokyo was about 8,000 capacity. It was all sold out. So it was great because when you have two bands on, it pulls a lot of people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, for your tour dates, I mean, if you want to go and you haven't got a ticket, tough, you can't really. September 26th, 27th, Leeds, O2 Academy, and London, O2 Brixton, and then October, Manchester, Glasgow, Bristol, Birmingham, Cork. When I received this brief, right, which was only like 2 hours ago, Leeds was sold out. London wasn't, Manchester wasn't, Glasgow was, Bristol was, Birmingham wasn't, and Cork wasn't, but they have since sold out since we've been on the radio, which is so cool.
Yeah, it was sort of like very close. I think it was about, because it's always difficult because some people don't want those tickets like right at the back of the balcony or sitting behind a pillar, but they're still on sale. Yep. But people know that unless they really are desperate to see a band,
or see a pillar with some nice music,
they very rarely sell.
Some people are attracted to restrictive views. It's just a thing they've got going on. So look, what about the fact that your record, this record that's now been digitally remastered, is officially one of the biggest UK selling indie records of all time? It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, we didn't want to remix it. We felt just it was a very special record. It was it was made at a very difficult time. Obviously, the history. We lost John, and we didn't know where we were really as a band. So we took some time off. You went back to Japan. I spent a bit too much time in the pub, and then I just started writing songs. And I went in and did some demos, and that's what this album is. And then Taka came back, I played it to him. That's when we decided to continue as Feeder.
All right.
So it's a really important record for us.
What was it like, having that separation from the band and from being here, Taka, and then returning? What were you expecting? Did you have any expectations? Were you surprised? How did that feel?
Well, to be honest, I didn't know what to expect because it was really tough for us. And I went back to Japan, spent time with my family over there. And when I came back in the studio, it was great to see Grant's, just happy to work on the songs and just happy, but obviously, really sad as well, thinking about John, but very emotional, that time.
But music came to the rescue, as it often does.
I think it was. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but obviously, music is so important. I mean, it's so important to all of us in our lives. I mean, it'd be
maybe wrong.
Yeah, I think
great
the positive that we had, there was
yeah.
still a spark there, and I think I was really scared to even play the songs to him because I didn't know, what we were going to do. And I think you met John, Chris. I think you did meet him. and it'd been years back. We did TFI and stuff
Yeah,
like
of course.
that. But it was just weird. I can't even remember even writing some of the songs. In fact, it's been interesting going back and learning this album again, because even when we toured it, when we did our big arena tour, we didn't play every song. This tour, we're playing every song in order.
Yeah.
So as
Which
is on
is
the
why
record.
it's sold out, because that's what people want, isn't it?
But it's a bit of a challenge for us, because I'm singing songs like I wrote 26, like 26 years ago. and
I'm sorry you find it a bit of a challenge. It's what the people are paying the money for. So,
I mean, just going back into it mentally, but also like physically.
No, I know what
I was
you
a bit.
mean.
Yeah, I know.
I know what you
I was a
mean.
bit younger then.
It's true, though. I mean, we were talking to Rick Astley about the same thing. All his songs now on tour, they're all semitone or toned down. He tunes it all down because your voice changes. And he also says, because he's not naturally a guitarist, and he says if he doesn't go to the guitar gym enough every week, his hands stop working. You would know about that, wouldn't you, Taka? You literally have to keep your hand in, don't you? That's the thing, especially you with the old the span of the bass.
Big strings.
Right, so all these labels, you've been on some very cool labels, all right? So Cooking Vinyl, I mean, come on. Back in the day, the Echo label, Sony, Pony Canyon, Victor Electra with a K, Universal Festival, Liberation, and Pius, and then BMG, and then Believe. What is it about me, right? Whenever I hear these names of these record labels, these sort of these legendary record labels, all differently, infamous and famous for different reasons, I just always think about what it's like in their waiting room. Some of them are really fancy, some are like sort of man caves, some are like a bit sort of Wayne's World. Just give us your reflections and recollections of what it was like to hang out at Cooking Vinyl, first of all. Go there.
So you know what's really weird? I don't think I've ever actually been into the label. That's a weird thing.
I was thinking, I wonder whether you've ever been. Do you even know, do they have offices?
That was a label service deal, I think. So that was all done through kind of the sort of team.
I always wanted, because so many bands were on Cooking Vinyl, I thought, where's that? I just wanted their headquarters to be above a Chippy in Hammersmith or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure actually where it is, but when we signed, obviously, the Echo, that was a nice label. That was at the old Chrysalis building, and
nice to hang out there. Good hang.
That was a nice building, actually. I mean, not as nice as here. But
Pinballs, pool tables, drinks machines, fridges.
It just looked like it was just what you imagine a record company to be like. It was a little bit posh. And then the Elektra one was pretty impressive in New York, wasn't it? When we signed to Elektra, that was pretty cool.
How cool was that?
Yeah.
Tell us about signing to a record label in New York. By the way, one of the coolest record labels on the planet. Where was that? Was there a signature? Is there a contract? Was there a quill? Is it with blood? How does one sign it? Because it sounds so sexy, man.
I think it was a proper signing. I think we did go in there and do it properly. It was a bit like what you see on TV, or you see the band signing. It was all that.
You all turn up
and
and
it was all the sort of champagne and all that sort of stuff.
Photos and all that stuff?
Yeah, I have to find it, because obviously in those days it was all
When was that?
old school.
What year would that be ish?
A long time ago. That was in the 90s.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was our first album. That was like Polythene and High was that was the song that broke us in America.
Did you fly over to sign, or were there gigs going on and it was all part of
quite
a little tour?
Yeah, we were actually in America a lot. We did 42 states and we were there for a year.
How was that? Tell us about that tour. Come on.
Incredible.
Did it all go off?
Rock and roll. I think we're seen as a bit of a boring band, but I can tell you, if you've been on that tour, we are anything but boring. Everything went on.
Why do you think you're seen as a boring band?
Well, we were never one of those bands that went to all of the sort of, celeb stuff. I was a bit
think
like...
you gave it a go, from what I remember.
I was a couple, but not really. Yeah, we went to a few, but we were never really... I don't know. Maybe me, but I'm not really into all that. I like to have my sort of private life as well as it. I do like to party as well, but it was just... Chris, it was amazing. It was crazy.
They get Taka over, they're going, yeah. Grant, you would say that. Taka, what's your recollections of that time?
Well, do you know what? As a first tour, we have to travel in the van, not two of us. It was a really...
Oh my gosh.
It was the hardest, physically really hard, because we supported this big American band. And
who was that? Who was the support?
Was Everclear. Yeah. Right. So they got luxury, two of us, but we have to travel. Soon after we finish, we had to travel, going to next stage.
In a
but
van?
It's still far, so we sleep.
This should be illegal.
Get up. And the driver we have, what was his name? That quite young guy. He was like a tech and a tour manager and a driver. And he turned up. We completely broke him.
Well, God bless him.
I mean, it was like a sort of Scooby-Doo van with a sort of like a trailer on the back. And
So it was rock and roll and romantic for a while, and then it was like, geez, come on, guys.
yeah, but we did get upgraded after we started to take off on radio there with High.
Yeah.
They upgraded us to what was the old Village People bus. That was interesting.
Right, I'm sure it was.
The interior was quite interesting, but it hadn't been cleaned. So when we got on there,
20,
it was
30 years.
absolutely filthy, and I found some pretty nasty things under my bunk. I
Did
don't even
you?
want to say on
Thank
air.
you for not saying
All right.
those. We can only imagine. Everybody's mind's racing right now as we speak. So cool. And we're still here. You're still here. We're still here. We're still doing it. I'm loving it more than ever. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah,
That's
I mean, I mean, certainly for me, I'm enjoying touring so much more than I used to. Actually, I don't know whether we just have a better catalogue of music or whether I'm just sort of.
You used to have a healthier relationship with it.
Yeah, I just sort of you kind of learn. You know, it doesn't get easier in some ways. Your body changes, but I feel like just a little. Just feels a bit more natural,
Yeah.
a bit more confidence, and I think that's something which comes with time,
Oh yeah, and you can't rush it. That's the thing. You can only. There's one of my favourite quotes is you can only join the dots backwards. You can't join the dots forwards. You reverse engineer the architecture of your life. There's no way you can future engineer it.
Yeah. But I still wish you'd bring back TFI Friday.
well,
Because
we
it was
sort
the
of
best music
Well,
chat
thank you.
program ever.
Thank you. Right, but if I did that, then I wouldn't have all the fun in the mornings because I'd have to go to TV meetings, and TV meetings are bonkers. And the people who make amazing TV shows, I said American and UK amazing TV shows, people have no idea how hard it is to make a TV show. I know they're not fighting wars or saving lives, but sometimes they sort of are in their own way. But people who make TV, we do 3.5 hours every day. So if we stuff a show up, we can do one tomorrow. If we stuff an hour up, we can do one the next hour. TV, it's the opposite. So we do 3.5 hours a day. We're on the air. We're loving life. We bring the energy. The studio, in a way, is where the meeting happens. The meeting happens on the air, and that's all great. And we don't have to think about it too much or worry about it too much. TV is the precise opposite. And movies are 1000x TV. I don't know how a single movie ever gets made. Like albums, like you guys. You have to wait, don't you? Are the stars aligned? Is Taka in the right mood? Are you in the right mood? Is the air conditioning too hot? A word about the engineer. What's going on? Oh, he's going through a divorce. Oh, God, the wrong energy in the studio.
It's a bit like doing a music video. It takes forever, and that's just a video for like 2 or 3 minutes of music. Imagine a film.
I don't know how they do it.
I know.
So Bradley Cooper, it took him 9 years to make the Leonard Bernstein movie. It took him 4.5 years to make A Star Is Born.
Wow, that's a long time.
No thanks. Yeah, I want to watch it. I don't want to make it. Anyway, sorry, that's man's TFI Friday.
No, that's right. Yeah, but it was a great show. We did it once, actually.
Great show.
Yeah. It was a
doing
lovely
it.
show.
Yeah, we did Insomnia from our second album on there, I remember, and it was a real buzz. It was just a great.
It was charged. The atmosphere
great
was
people.
charged.
It was.
Wasn't
It
it?
was.
Had it all going on. Not as much as the Village People bus, but obviously,
I'll tell you the story. Maybe off air.
Good. All right, okay. So the album is remastered. It's out now. You can get it on vinyl. You can stream it. You can download it. You can do whatever you want with it. Comfort in Sound, deluxe re-release out now, and more feeder news. All the feeder news on feederweb.com. That's quite a cool address, feederweb.com. I like that.
Thank you.
It's cool. Nobody else has really webbed it up apart from you. Feederweb.com. Why the heck not? Right, can we have another song?
Yeah, I haven't done this before, so I'll do my best. It's called
Yes,
I Forget About.
that's what you said
No,
before.
I've never played this right acoustically before. Taka,
Yeah, it's
back
my
me up
fault.
here.
All right, well,
it
listen.
has a 23-piece string orchestra on the original,
Not
on the
now.
album.
Not now. It doesn't.
So you're hearing how it was written.
Do you know what that's also called? Nowhere to hide.
I know.
All
Okay,
right.
well, no pressure, thanks.
Okay, no problem. Forget about tomorrow. I don't expect too much listeners, but he's going to give it a go.
All right, I'll give it a go. Catch us on tour. in 2 weeks.
Sold out. Brilliant.
Yeah,
It was all right. It was an amazing round of applause.
That's
I
all right,
can't
keep it
believe
real.
You interrupted your own end there. We were giving you tumultuous rounds of applause there.
I was off my own little world there for a minute. And
You were great.
that's all right.
Taka, you happy
He's
with
nervous,
that?
not
Come
you.
on,
That's good, great.
you're allowed to say.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
That was beautiful, Grant Nicholson.
I should have gone.
All right.
Think about tomorrow.
Listen,
There you
it
go.
can always be
fine.
better, but it doesn't matter, does
It's
it?
the alternative Chris Evans version.
All right, well, I loved it. Comfort in Sound Deluxe re-release is out now. You can get it on a 2 CD pack. You can download it, and you can get it on transparent blue Curaçao vinyl is what it is. That's the official colour.
That's it.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Chris.
And this will be on in my weight session, which I hate, in the garage gym later on today. And I'll send you a video of me playing it, and I'll put it on
right.
Instagram. Shall I do
Yeah,
all that
great.
stuff? Yeah. Let's do all that stuff. All right, so they're on tour, but it's sold out, and you're great. You're welcome back anytime, Feeder. You are amazing.
Oh, thanks, Chris.
Another round of
Cheers.
applause,
Thanks
please.
for having
Feeder!
us.
Yeah,
Thank
Feeder
you.
on Friday.
Thank you.